Welcome back to Houston Life. Now, KPRC2 and our community partners at Energy Transfer and Houston Christian University are shining a spotlight on the everyday people who are stepping up and making a life-changing difference in people's lives. And that is what CASA advocates do. They are court-appointed special advocates, and they work to make sure every child navigating the difficult foster care system feels safe, supported and seen. And joining me today is Texas CASA CEO Vicki Spriggs and Montgomery County CASA appointed volunteer Amanda Creppen. Thank you both ladies for coming here to
thank you for having
talk
us.
about what an amazing organisation CASA is, and more than that, necessary for so many kids in Houston.
Absolutely, absolutely. When children are removed from their homes, 7 out of 10 are placed outside of their home county, which means they are totally isolated. Everything they know is gone. Everyone they know is gone. And so there's that. But what the CASA volunteer does, and Amanda, again, is a CASA volunteer, so she can speak more to it, but what they do, they're the connector. They're keeping the child connected with their family, their sibling groups, family as appropriate, sibling groups definitely, looking for other family members, but they're also connecting they're providing information to the court. They're making sure the educational records are following the child. They're making sure that any medical, dental, psychological, physical needs that the child has are being met, and they're also making sure that wherever the child is appropriate for that child, and giving that information to the court as well.
Wow, I mean, it sounds like a lot of work. And Amanda, I think I need to point out, I have my blue boots on.
Yes.
You ladies are very blue. We're wearing our blue, and that was on purpose because today is Go Blue Day.
Exactly.
Correct. Let's talk a little bit more about Go Blue Day. Go Blue Day.
Say that 3 times
Yeah,
fast.
I know. That's a tongue twister for you.
So Go Blue Day is the day that we all wear blue to raise the awareness of child abuse and helping people remember that you need to pay attention to the children around you, because many times when children are abused, they're not able to talk about it. And so you're looking for physical manifestations of the potential of abuse. That's when you start having conversations with the child. So
right. That's got to be a hard thing to do, because obviously teachers are probably exposed to that more than anybody, but then neighbours, family, friends, it's a hard thing to navigate, especially with parents, because you don't want to overstep a line.
Exactly.
So what sort of advice do you give people if they are worried that maybe a child is at risk?
It's that see something, say something reality, right? See something, make that call. Let the state figure out what is happening.
Right, and you can do that anonymously.
Exactly.
And you don't have to.
Well, actually, now the law passed last session where you actually have to give your name.
Right.
Yes.
But your neighbour wouldn't find out.
Right, that's right. That's right. It will be broadcast that Vicki Spriggs called to say that Mel was doing this to her child. Yeah, that won't happen.
Won't happen. But it's more for, I guess, for the safety of the child, so they can investigate it.
Exactly. And for the safety of the reporter as well.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, and I mean, another way people can help, which is always, I think we always want to be able to help when there's vulnerable people and we feel helpless ourselves, is being a volunteer. Let's talk about what you do, Amanda, because you are a CASA volunteer. And as we heard it sounds like a lot of work.
It can be.
Yeah.
It is and isn't. There's the big picture of gathering information about the child in all aspects of their life, writing a court report, presenting that to the judge. The smaller details, which can be time consuming, but in reality, it's maybe 15 to 20 hours a month per child.
Wow.
So it is doable for just about anybody.
And you don't have to be retired or anything like that. And what about you? Do you have any experience, like legal experience or anything? Would you say you needed anything like that?
None. You just need to care deeply about children.
Wow.
I was a teacher for 25 years. I saw in the classroom children needed advocates, and I saw that children, especially children in need, really do need an adult to be able to stand up for them and say something.
I mean, it's really powerful. You're changing a life. You're literally saving a life doing something like this. It's so amazing. We're talking, if there wasn't a volunteer, if there wasn't a CASA volunteer stepping up and standing beside these children, they go alone to court?
Some of them might appear in court. The younger children don't, but the teenagers would appear in court alone without a CASA. And they're Caseworkers change on a regular basis, so they don't have somebody to hold their hand when they're talking to the judge. They don't have somebody there to help prep them and let's role play of what we're going to say to the judge when we walk into that courtroom.
That is amazing. Like, I think what an amazing opportunity to help kiddos like this in Houston and make a difference. Because really, once you support someone, sometimes all you need is that little bit of support and it changes the rest of your life.
Exactly. And a couple of things I'd like to add. One is to be a volunteer, you have to be 21. But the oldest volunteer I've met to date was 86. So our volunteers truly come from all walks of life. They don't have to be professors and doctors and lawyers. We have bus drivers, we have stay-at-home individuals, we have older students, and you don't have to do it by yourself. Like, you might think, I don't have enough time to give 15 hours a month, but if I could do it with my friend, we could do this. Well, then you both would be trained to be a CASA volunteer, so you can go in as two people sharing the caseload. So there are ways. We just need people to step up and be those life foundational supports for these young people in care. And in Texas, there are about 10,000 children who still do not have a CASA volunteer. In your viewing area, there are about 1,000 children who still need to have a CASA volunteer.
Oh my goodness, it's making me cry. Like, I think I might have to sign up.
Please do.
Honestly,
we need
like,
you.
It's just not
we
fair.
need
And
you.
I will partner with you on a case.
There you go.
Okay, I'm going to
There you
do
go.
this. Oh my goodness. All right, this is amazing. This has moved you like it has moved me. Vicky, thank you so much. Amanda, thank you so much for being here. If you would like to get involved, if you'd like to help support CASA in Texas, then head to click2houston.com/community and you can learn more about the volunteer opportunities and ways to donate. It's just amazing when you know you can make a difference. I like that idea. I would like to team up, so that would be amazing.